Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. Guys, what is happening right now, we are 2 games into 2018, we still haven't gotten a win and we keep dropping winning positions. So yeah, pretty much we are here to change that today. We would like to change that today. The team we faced today, we faced them once before already and today is a cup game. That is Woodside Celtic and here's how it went down last time.
Sunday League at its finest.
Through it. Oh! See that?
So yeah, we did come out with the win that time, but they did actually start that game for 45 minutes of it anyway, with 10 men. I'm pretty sure they won't make that mistake again though. Let's get into today's game. That was a weird one. Let's get into today's game. Yeah. I should have changed that. So here we are, we're ready to go. We're in the red, they're in the yellow. I'm just going to put this one out there though. The pitch was absolutely horrendous. Probably one of the worst I've played on. But today the lineup is as followed. We've got Brad in goal, we've got Jack at right back, Matt and Joe pairing at centre back once again. We've got Zach coming in at left back this time, Jed playing left mid, Charlie and Sam in the middle, Nathan also coming in at right mid, myself in the 10 role today, and Toby starting up front. Also on the bench we have Jordan, Tommy and a half fit Bradley. With all that said and done, the referee blows the whistle. Number 11's already halfway through our half. They kick that up the pitch and eventually it will run out of play. One of the things that we have struggled with this season is getting into a game, getting switched on early on, and it seems to be the case again today as they play a ball down the line. Number 11's twisting and turning, eventually does find space for a shot. It goes, hits off the post, and number 9 has an easy shot to tap in. So we're 1-0 down within 2 minutes. So once more, we've got it all to do again. Woodside Celtic are clearly growing in confidence though as they spread this one out wide. Charlie's trying to slow this guy down. Jed comes across to help, but eventually we do give away a corner. That corner's taken into the box by the number 9. He floats it. It's headed by their big centre back. It falls out to the edge of the box. I'm about to get this away and the 8 just shoves into my back. Lovely stuff. I just really want it to be on the ground today. It is, however, part of football to be on the ground, and that's going to happen from time to time, but you have to get up and get on with it as this guy clips the ball down the line. Number 9's chasing. I don't know why Brad's really chasing, but he's come out and clipped the guy and given away a free kick in quite a dangerous position. Despite doing his best and trying to offer the referee out for a drink after the game, he does get a yellow card and he's sent back to his goal. Luckily for him, and nothing really comes from this free kick because he's able to just catch that. So you know how I was saying it takes us a while to get into the game sometimes. I know it was very cold, but the other team's experiencing the same sort of weather as the number 11 takes this one away from Jack, puts a left foot across into the box. Joe gets there first, falls down to the 10, it drops towards the 12 and he can't connect with it well enough to get on target. They're on the attack again, this time with the number 4. Jed looks over his shoulder, sees the late run from the number 7 and he's tracking him. He gets in, makes the tackle off the number 7, but the linesman gives otherwise and gives a corner. They decide to take the short option this time as number 9 plays it into the path of 7. Jed's tracking this guy again, does enough to put him off. I then poke it away and we have a chance to break now. Jed takes one touch, plays it up the field, and then Toby's then doing his job there. He holds it up for a bit, takes it away from the number 8, takes it down and tries to play the ball into my path there, but unfortunately that's just too far. Back inside our half and they have another corner. It's taken by that number 11. He seems to be involved in everything, but it's an easy catch for Brad. Sometimes when you talk of getting back into the game, you're expecting someone to pop up and score a 30-yard screamer. That is not always the case, especially in Sunday League. As here you can see, bodies are going over in the box. Jed has some good awareness, cuts it back to Toby, and it deflects off the number 6 or so and goes into the back of the net. So 1-1 against the run of play sort of, and we get back in the game. Clearly they're not really happy with that one as they're trying to get straight back in front. Number 12 spreads it out wide for number 11. We're going down in numbers here and he takes it down the line against Jack. He cuts away from Jack, puts a left-footed pass into the box and the number 9's messed up his shot and it goes back to the back post to the number 10 and Yeah, I think he was trying to hit some sort of bird and it goes out of play. Unlike our opponents, chances weren't really flowing for us, and Jack tries to play this one into the box. Number 6 does well to get his head there. Toby knows he can't put a foot in there really, but they clear it away, and that's the end of that attack. Sometimes in football you need a bit of luck, and this time there's no luck for Zach as he goes over there, misses the ball. I think that's number 7, cuts it back to the 10. He plays the ball over the top. It bounces over Brad, and luckily for him, and luckily for that guy as well, it's given us offside. The ball's just been clipped down the line. I take it down in the chest. Sam takes over and then pokes it back to me somehow with his knee. It just happened. Toby tries to go in there. Sam then finds me back out wide, and then I have the overlap of Jed on the left-hand side. I play it down the line to Jed. Jed tries to put a left foot across into the box, but it goes behind the goal. There's a loose ball again, and I pick it up once more, and I have Toby to my left. I use him. He's given offside though, and lucky for me because that bounce there has done me, and I've put that over the bar. We're growing more in confidence right now, and we're growing into the game. You can see that clearly as Matt takes this forward. It rebounds back to Matt. He's coming from centre back right now. He's got Toby to his right. Toby then gets his head up, tries to play an early ball into the box. It is headed away eventually by the number 6, quite carelessly though, and Jed fires his shot wide of the target. It was one of those games that didn't feel like we were being dominated, but they were certainly attacking a bit more than us, and they flick it down there from the number 11, falls down to the 4. His shot is blocked by Matt, and Jack is able to sweep up. It's our turn to attack once more as Charlie plays it forward. Toby does some sort of flick. He's always doing some sort of flick. It falls down to me. I take it, and I'm looking for a pass forward. I then look up. It's deflected into the path. It comes only as far as Nath, and I'm not sure where he thought that shot was going. He must have thought this is PES 6 Adriano with like 99 curve or something. Woodside Celtic were clearly more direct. They were pumping the ball up, and it was working for them. This time they play it through for the number 9. He's able to get a shot off, but Brad does well to gather it in the end. Jed's found himself on the right hand side, and he's taking it forward with intent. He's got Toby in front of him and decides to use him. Toby then controls it and drags it away from the number 8, and he uses the outside of the boot pass that he loves so much. I try and control it there, fail at the first time, but eventually get under control. I then look forward, try and play it into the path of Charlie. It rolls through his legs, and unfortunately for us, they can just sweep that up and clear away. If you know anything about Sunday League, you'll know how difficult it is to keep your footing on this pitch, and look how far Matt slides across when that guy does the fake shot. It goes out to the number 9 though, plays it to the back post, and the number 10 more or less gives me, or takes a piggyback off me, like literally climbed on my back.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch.
Speaking of fouls, and on the other side of the pitch, I found myself in a headlock from the number 8. Referee doesn't give anything though, and I was left fuming. I'm pretty sure all I was missing was a ribbon because he was trying to give me a present to someone. Look, he's grabbing me, like, how? Anyway, not every decision's going to go your way. We have to get on. Number 11 again cuts inside on his right foot. It bounces as an awkward one to deal with. I'm not sure who got the last touch on it, but it goes out of play. 4 again knocks this out wide. Guess who picks it up? Yes, it is that number 11. He cuts inside away from Jed, puts it into the box towards the far post. He doesn't quite connect with it how he would have. Like, falls to number 10. He's put over the bar, but he's offside anyway. The ball's in the air. Sam gets a flick on ahead of the number 10. It drops down to Toby. Good control, and he plays it into my path. I'm then looking for a pass forward. I try and hold it up and spin it into the path of Toby. Unfortunately, it goes through, and the keeper can collect that. 12 plays this into the 8, and it wasn't all clean from Woodside. This time it's just the ball just played all the way through now for a goal kick. 11 for them is cutting inside again, and you think we'd have learned something by now. I think it's a dummy by the 4. Joe loses his foot in there. I told you how hard it is to stand up on these pitches. 12 back heels it quite intelligently. 11 takes away from Matt, and wow. I'm going to leave you guys to your opinions there. I think that has got to be the lightest penalty I've ever seen given in Sunday League. It does go to show the danger of putting your hands on someone in the box, but referee, bro, I think that's very light. Anyway, there's not much we can do about it. We have to get on with it. 11 gets on with it, and he puts that into the right-hand side of the net. 2-1 to Woodside. It's a long throw taken by Jack into the box. It goes over many heads. It's flicked away by the number 17, and we can't do anything with that. It drops down to the 4 in the middle, and he was never shy to put a ball through. He does there, but I think we might have just stepped up in time, and the 11 is caught offside. Brad does well to stop him anyway. 10 picks this up in the middle. He's looking for the run of the number 7, but it's played in behind him. Zach picks this up. He's got a bit of space in front of him. Gets a bit excited though, and I'm not sure what that was, Zach, but goes out for a goal kick. Joe and the number 9 had been at it all game, and it wasn't stopping here. You can see there's a big battle between them. Joe does some sort of tackle that I'm not sure what that is, but it's not a good one, and they get a free kick. That free kick is then taken by guess who? It goes all the way to the other side, and you might want to notice that Bradley and Jordan have been called off the bench. Number 4 picks this one up in the box, leaves it to 12, and oh my goodness, must be looking for that same bird. It goes off the pitch. The ball rolls towards Zach. He flicks his right foot out, and it goes towards Toby. Jed tries to get some sort of flick on. 17 can't deal with it, falls over, and it goes across the box, but it's cut out well by the captain, number 6. Eventually the ball falls out to Charlie, he goes for the shot, it's a decent effort but it's straight at the keeper. We seem to have been caught napping again as he's bouncing through 11's got quite a bit of space here, I'm not quite sure why, but he takes a shot and it's wide of the goal. The ball goes to Charlie in the middle, he flicks it up in the air and look at this for a touch from Jed, takes it down very nicely, goes into my path, I look up and try and play it through to Toby, that guy steps up very well and it's given us offside. 11, who I said in the last video, looks like Sunday League's version of Sergio Ramos, cuts inside on his left foot this time, puts it to the back post and it's a good save from Brad to tip that away. They've tried to switch it from left back, it goes past the number 6, I cut it out and play it straight into the path of Jed. Jed has a few numbers around him, 3 guys around him, tries to get past the 7, he does well to recover and puts it out for a throw. Here and we have Bradley with the ball, he goes for a throw this time and I'm not quite sure why, but what made me leave this in is Bradley's reaction. Bradley knows he's injured and he's like, why have you done that? I'm injured. Matt's not playing any games though and he puts that guy on the ground. Brad also learns his lesson and goes for the kick this time. We often do seem to be the creators of our own downfall, as Zach this time is opposed by the number 9. He fails to clear it, doesn't connect quite well. Number 7 gets ahead there and he takes the ball on. He takes it down the line. Zach and the number 9 do get him away a bit and it falls across the box, hits off at Matt's chest and it falls straight to the 4 who puts it down the centre of the goal. So it's 3-1 to them and it's also met by a little bit of taunting from them as well, which is even more frustrating. So yeah, again, we have it all to do. A mountain to climb. I take it down on my chest this time, try and control it. I have Jed in front of me there, cut inside away from the 4, take it away from the 8, and I'm brought down, so we have a free kick. Jordan fancies this one on the right foot, it bounces and goes into the arms of the keeper. Moments later though, we do get another free kick. It's delivered by Zach, it's flicked off the head of Jed, and Toby gets on the end of it to make it 3-2, so we are back in the game. Jordan's coming down the right hand side, he puts the ball in towards the box, it's deflected off one of their guys. Jed's being held here by the number 6, their captain, it's cleared away and eventually Sam tries to nod it down to me, but they thump that clear. Number 10 picks this one up in the middle and he plays the ball down the line looking for the 11 who switched sides there. Zach tries to get to it, he can't, and the 11 who's been causing problems all day has so much time, so much space. Matt with a bit of an act of desperation there and he puts it into the near post past Brad, so we're 4-2 down. So we've decided to bring Tommy on as well, and his delivery into the box is kicked up by the number 3, headed by the number 6, falls to Sam, and then Charlie puts a foul in on the number 6, so the referee gives a free kick. No matter how cold it is, there is always space for a bad tackle, Sunday League beef, and there is some here. As something said to Charlie, I'm not quite sure what. The game hasn't actually been stopped at this point. Jordan's a bit sharp there, takes off the number 3 and he takes it past the goalkeeper. It's gone very far out wide though. He's held up and eventually nothing actually does come from it. As Tommy tries to get a shot there, it falls into the box, it's cleared away, falls out to Charlie, he tries to get it to me, I try and flick it back towards the back post and nothing actually happens. The weather's not been kind today and nothing's changing now as Charlie gets down to this, plays it into Sam who knocks it back to Charlie and he puts it into the box but straight into the arms of the keeper. Jordan has it on the right hand side, takes it down, it hits off the number 3, he then takes his time, sets himself and puts a left foot across into the box. I'm being held at this point by their captain, the number 6, but it doesn't matter because Toby gets on the end of it and gets a hat-trick in not the sweetest of fashions, but it's a hat-trick. We still have time to make something happen as Bradley throws this into Sam. Sam knocks it back to Jordan, Jordan trying the left foot cross again into the box, similar fashion, but this time the goalkeeper gets there first. He's starting to get more involved as Bradley takes a throw into Jordan, he flicks it over the head of number 14, controls it, takes it down the line, 17 comes across and absolutely clatters into him. Tommy then gets on this one with his left foot, it's played into the front post, cleared away by the number 14, falls out only as far as Jed though. Jed keeps it alive and knocks it out to Tommy. Tommy's sized up the number 12, beats him very, very easily, tries to put one in the box eventually, but it's blocked by the first man. Sunday League's finest, Sergio Ramos, number 11, had a very good game today, and this time it's a bit of a loose pass, bit of confusion between them, and I've got one in the face for my troubles from the number 7. We're into the last moments of the game as Jack takes a long throw into the box, it's headed away by the number 12, and number 8 has been ever so kind as to boot the ball away for us. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. That corner is taken at the front post by Jordan, it's cleared away by the number 9, falls out only as far as our number 9, Nathan. He gets his head up and plays it back out wide to Jordan, who sizes up his man, tries to beat him, falls to number 4, and Jordan eventually fouls him. We have a throw in there, but the referee sees it fit to blow for time. That is the end of the game, so we've lost this cup game 4-3, and it's just really not good enough for us. So yeah, 2018, still no wins, it's not looking good at all. Can we turn it around? Will we turn it around? What's happening here? I don't know. Anyway guys, that is it for this week's Sunday League. I'm not sure what's happening right now, I'm hoping we can turn it around, but look forward to the next one, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
Trying to find where my slice is. What goes around, comes around. So why you think I keep moving righteous? Cause we came from the block, so we like splits. Looking for the jigs and the high vis. But we didn't really care, cause we like this. But now I'm trying to get a yard with a nice lift. From the bottom to the top, it's my time, bitch.
I ain't in no argy, bargy, look off the party. Try violate, I'll be back like Arnie. Which part Harley, tsunami? Typhoon on a typhoon. Gatings burnt like onion bars. You back so low, I don't need no army. Think that they know me. Hardly for the right move, oh, Tamman's aren't you? Everybody wanna play till the toys come out. Stuck in the mud if we play it tag. See something bulging, no, that's it. Barefoot first set, duck, duck, goose. Touch my skull, be leaking juice. Ain't bringing no flavors, blazing you.